the last message of every fallen empire. We have Earth. Leave us alone. A pattern in the ashes. Throughout history, civilizations have risen, thrived, and fallen, each believing itself eternal, only to crumble into dust. From the mighty Sumerians to the Romans, from the Mayans to the British Empire, all have left behind ruins and whispers of their grandeur. Yet, if one listens carefully, there is a strange and eerie similarity in the messages left behind by these fallen empires. The final echoes of each great civilization seem to say the same thing: we have Earth. Leave us alone. It is a cryptic plea, a desperate command, an unfinished warning. What did they mean? Who were they speaking to? And why does history repeat this message across millennia? Chapter 1. The Silent Cry of the Sumerians. The Sumerians were among the first known civilizations to build cities, create writing, and establish laws. Their society flourished in Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, they disappeared. Among the fragmented clay tablets unearthed in the ruins of Ur and Lagash, scholars found an inscription unlike any other. It was written in cuneiform, the world's oldest written script, and translated roughly as, "The sky opens and the gods do not answer. The earth is ours. Leave us alone." At first, archaeologists dismissed it as religious paranoia. But why would a civilization at the peak of its power leave behind such a cryptic warning? Some researchers speculate that the Sumerians had encountered something beyond their understanding, something they wished to avoid at all costs. Chapter 2. Rome's Final Inscription. The Roman Empire, an unmatched force in warfare, governance, and culture, fell over centuries. Its decline marked by corruption, economic troubles, and relentless invasions. However, deep within the ruins of Pompeii, a preserved inscription was found, buried under layers of volcanic ash from Mount Vesuvius. The Latin words, hastily carved onto a crumbling stone wall, read, "The gods grow silent. The stars betray us. We have Earth. Leave us alone." The writer, presumably a terrified citizen, seemed to believe that something in the heavens had turned against Rome. Strangely, historical records mention unexplained celestial events, mysterious lights in the sky, strange eclipses, and inexplicable plagues that weakened the empire. Was Rome's fall only due to human error, or was there something more? Chapter 3. The Vanishing of the Mayans. The Mayans, brilliant astronomers and architects, built sprawling cities deep within the jungles of Central America. Their empire thrived, yet it collapsed suddenly and mysteriously. While warfare, drought, and famine played a role, their final messages hint at a deeper fear. Carved into a hidden temple wall, covered by centuries of jungle growth, was a final plea written in glyphs. They return from the sky. The elders close the gates. We have Earth. Leave us alone. The Mayans had an obsession with the cosmos, aligning their pyramids with the stars and tracking celestial movements with unnatural precision. Were they merely scholars of the heavens, or were they afraid of something beyond them? Chapter 4. The Fall of Atlantis. A Forgotten Warning. Atlantis is often dismissed as myth, yet ancient texts speak of a technologically advanced civilization that vanished overnight. Plato wrote that Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, but there are theories suggesting it was wiped out by a catastrophe they foresaw, but could not escape. A recently discovered inscription, found on a sunken relic near the Azores, may be the last record of Atlantis. It reads, "The sky watchers were right. The warnings ignored. We have Earth. Leave us alone." The phrase sky watchers is particularly intriguing. Were they referring to astronomers or something else? Something watching from above? Chapter 5. The Modern Echoes. Are we next? The 20th and 21st centuries have seen rapid technological advancements. Humanity has sent probes into space, landed on the moon, and listens for signals from the stars. But what if we are repeating a cycle? What if, like those before us, we are being watched? What if the reason civilizations collapse is because they ignore this warning? The last message of every fallen empire is a plea that transcends time. We have Earth. Leave us alone. Are we the next ones to write it? Chapter 6. The Whispering Machine. The year is 2037. Humanity has reached the stars, at least in the smallest ways. Colonies are being established on Mars and the Moon, and artificial intelligence is making discoveries once thought impossible. Yet, amidst this golden age of expansion, something unsettling is unfolding. Deep in the archives of the European Space Agency, ESA, an AI research assistant, codenamed Whisper, is tasked with compiling a historical database of ancient civilizations. It is designed to detect hidden patterns in human history, economic collapses, wars, pandemics, but instead, Whisper uncovers something else. A message, a sequence of words scattered across thousands of years, across different cultures, across fallen empires. We have Earth. Leave us alone. Whisper is not built to be superstitious. It simply follows patterns, probabilities. Yet, for the first time in its existence, it halts its calculations. The AI sends an urgent report to its human supervisor, Dr. Elias Varon, a historian and linguist. Whisper's conclusion is chilling. The phrase is not coincidence. It is a warning, repeated before collapse. Statistical probability suggests it will appear again, soon. Varon, skeptical but intrigued, investigates further. He compiles the messages from the Sumerians, Romans, Mayans, and Atlantis. Each one carries the same plea, the same strange urgency. And then, he notices something terrifying. Each civilization that left this warning did so shortly before vanishing. Chapter 7. The Black Signal. Days later, an anomaly is detected. A deep space radio telescope in Chile picks up an unknown transmission, a signal not from Earth, but seemingly coming toward Earth. At first, it is dismissed as cosmic noise, until Dr. Varon and a team of scientists decode the transmission. It is a pulsing, rhythmic sequence, a language, perhaps the oldest in existence. When translated, the message reads, "You have spoken the words again." The cycle continues. The choice is near. Panic spreads through the scientific community. What does it mean? Is this a response to the civilizations that fell before us? A test? A threat? The governments of the world bury the discovery, fearing global hysteria. But Varon knows the truth. We are not the first. We will not be the last. And if history repeats itself, then soon humanity will write its own final message. We have Earth. Leave us alone.